thank Emma for really making this happen. It was in elementary school, I remember that's when I started realizing when we were told to stand up in the Tutsi side. So they would tell you stand up on the side of Tutsi or a Hutu, and being a Tutsi was not, a good thing. But as a kid, of course, you don't pay very much attention. You go back to your normal, life. And when one of my classmates used to bully me and to actually punch me in the head when I was sitting, and she was sitting behind me, and she was actually a niece of the mayor, and which shows that in her household they were teaching her how Tutsis are bad. The Tutsis became, hated because of colonialism in the country. When the Belgians came in the country and they introduced this differentiation between Hutus and Tutsis, they introduced it, the identity card showing who you are. That's how we became Tutsis, because everybody had an identity card. So, and these are your enemies, and they started calling us cockroaches. And I remember thinking, I was always thinking in my mind, how could these people be so horrible towards the people who didn't do anything, simply who they are? And I remember I was walking on the street, and that's when the plane of the former president in the country shut down. That's when I heard everything everywhere in the country. People were being killed, calling everyone and say, you have to kill your neighbors, Tutsis, from young to old. And it was so extreme. It wasn't like really these small words. People really accepted it, which was so hard for me to understand, how the people will accept to hate their own, to do such horrible things to their own neighbors. I remember when we were there, all of a sudden when the things escalated, that's a difficult word, in the country, where people are being killed everywhere, in the provinces of the country. So that's when they say, no, we can't keep, so you have to figure out ways to hide. And I remember actually when we were there were so many people who were coming from different parts of the region. And so many people were actually running from their homes because their homes were being burned down. So, and they were destroyed, and they would figure out where to go. These were just regular people, and old women, and young and old. And it was so hard to see the people, how, who were supposed to be in their homes, all of a sudden they have to run. And the people who were going there, they were thinking that actually the mayor would protect them. Everybody, even though there was so much hatred against the Tutsis, we believe that somehow you believe that your authority, local authority people would actually protect you. And when they were there, what the mayor was doing, he was actually making sure everybody was there. Many, many people would gather over there. His purpose was as many people around so they can kill them so easily. Yes. And I remember when so many people were gathering there, that's when myself and my siblings, we were there watching. Of course, it was nearby our home. You can see my grandparents' home being burned down.